About how many children do you think you've had in your home that you've taken care of? Can you name them?
Well, we had 3 and we might say help raise
Help raise
12.
12. Wow.
That is including Buster. Of course, he was on his own, but then he stayed with us quite a little. And our place was home.
Yeah.
After their mother died, our place was
Yeah.
home. And Buster, when Marion died, when Buster and the kids was about 3 years before they married.
So they lived with you in that little house for 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had 3, and 3 that's 6, all below school age.
We had 3 in diapers.
3 in diapers, 3 on bottles.
Aunt Tut, you weren't working out of the home at that time, were you?
Pardon?
You weren't working out of
No.
the home at that
Oh,
time,
no.
you were.
She didn't start until 1954 when she got her first job with the school. And I got that for her. I didn't get it for her, but I heard about it and told her
Good, yeah.
that she could go out and I kept it for about 3 or 4 days before I didn't know whether I wanted her to go to work or
Yeah.
not.
And I'd get up around 4 o'clock and do my washing before anybody else got up. And then the next day I'd get up same time and do the ironing.
See, I was working graveyard shift over at the shipyard, so I would I'd sleep during, I'd get home around 9, have something to eat, and go to bed and sleep till probably 4 or 5 o'clock, get up and have supper, and then probably go back to bed again till time to leave at 11 o'clock. That graveyard shift, yeah, when you wasn't working, all you wanted to do was sleep.
What other children do they live with?
Can you name the different children that stayed in your home that you helped raise?
Well, we was married about 8, 9 months when Clara divorced her husband, and she had to go to work in Council Bluffs, and we took her 3 boys.
Leonard, Harold, and Dale.
And the oldest one had just started kindergarten, and that was in 34. And we had them till Ronnie was born. Just before Ronnie was born, and she had a place down there in Council Bluffs, so we decided that, and then she decided that she would take the boys down there. And then Ronnie was born, and they was with their mother, 5, 6 months, maybe a year, and she couldn't make it. So we took them back.
Well, no, we had them.
You gonna talk to me?
We had them for 8 years, then she took them and couldn't make a go of it. So
No.
she was going to put them into an orphanage.
Oh, you scared me.
And she had already filled the
I
papers
don't have
out.
nothing to eat yet.
And the doctors had examined them. And we couldn't see that going back into
Well, Leonard cried and said, no, he didn't want to go there. And that broke our hearts. We said, no, we don't bring him back.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
We had them from 34 till 37, and then she took them to Council Bluffs, and then she couldn't handle them, and then we got them back. And
I think we
and
had
them to,
a total of 8 years.
yeah, total of 8 years.
Wow.
Then we had Buster and Margaret, Buster and their 3 boys for 3 years before.
And the mom lived with you?
And then,
Yeah.
she was with us. And then Frank made his place at home, of course, he was
There was
always working away,
Yeah.
but then he roomed at our place here. So he done that mostly to pay us room to help support the rest. The rest. Was there, we had 2 kids and Buster and 3 kids
Yeah,
and Virginia.
yeah. Are there any memories that, before we end, that you'd like to share, that you haven't had a chance to share yet? Any thoughts or,
I think it's the end.
well,
Well, I had one when I went to the bathroom.
oh.
She got rid of it.
Margaret, did you have something you might want to share?
Yeah, I think that when Buster and I got married, I married into a beautiful family because they've all been behind us all the way.
That is the end.
I think that's the end, okay?
Do any more of you have any thoughts that you'd like to share?
I don't really.
Babe?
I wish I could think of what I thought of, because it was something.
But your
I
child,
think it's about Buster.
it must have been good. Buster.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you all for coming and doing this. I know it's a lot of work, but thank you for coming.
Okay, I wish I could say thanks.
Bravo.
Thank you for having it.
Oh, it's
But
wonderful.
I think it's really neat.
Let's shut them things off.
Okay.